RC's we got in the house? Wow! Job security. Sorry I'm late, I just came from a bar mitzvah. I wasn't invited, I just went. Somehow they knew I didn't belong. I don't know how they figured that out, so I left. How's everybody doing tonight? Nurse conference. This is my 5th nurse conference, so I'm a veteran. So I might not be back next year because I already know everything. I went to all the workshops. I did. I can teach them now. How many people are excited that we caught Bin Laden?
Yeah!
I don't know how I feel about that. Well, we finally caught him. I don't know why it took so long to find the guy. He's 27 feet tall. He looks like a black Abraham Lincoln. How could you not find this guy? You know who could have found him though? A bunch of cowboys in Texas. Because they're always looking for Bigfoot. What does Bigfoot look like? He's tall, he's hairy, and he's always hiding in his surroundings. Sounds like Bin Laden to me. Don't know about you. Sounds like Bin Laden. Okay, great. Awesome. I am killing here. Awesome. That's great. You know what cracked me up is how close he was to the UN. He was really close to the UN. I mean, come on, keep your enemies closer. He was that close. But you know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of freeze tag. Think about it. You know how you used to play, anybody used to play freeze tag? Remember here you always had that one idiot who didn't want to go hide? He just waited for you to turn around and he was real quick so he knew you couldn't get him. You can't get me? Ah, base. That was Bin Laden. He's like, come get me, America. You can't touch me, Pakistan base. You can't touch me, America. I got base. Oh my goodness. Anybody here live in Maine? On purpose? Yeah. I've never been to Maine. I didn't know how to find this place. I just figured I would go north, look for a Mountie, and then take one step back. If I see a Mountie, I went too far. It's like, how cold does it get in Maine? I read a joke somewhere that said, you know you're in Maine if your spouse buys you 4 snow tires for Valentine's Day. Does it get that cold? Oh my goodness. If it's that cold, we might as well just give Maine to Canada. They know how to do cold weather. They play hockey. I almost hit a turkey on the way here. Maine is crazy. That's a true story. They know. That's a true story. I'm driving all the way up from Massachusetts. Pay $712 for gas. I sold my wife's car to put gas in my car. She does not know it yet. You're laughing, but I have a hotel assistant ciphering your gas when you get home. Because I'm not paying this mess. Because being sent on the dollar is not that much money. It's not that much money. I'm killing here, but you're not laughing hard enough. Wake up. Thank you. I have to, oh, no, I'm not done. Did you want to leave? I am sharing my life here. Spank you kindly. My wife's going to kill me when I get home. So let's talk about my life. I got 2 kids. I got an 8-year-old daughter and I got a 3-year-old daughter. And my 8-year-old daughter freaked me out recently. She asked me a question about sex. My 8-year-old daughter asked me a question about sex. How do I feel about, what is that mess? I don't know how I feel about that. This is a little girl who went from watching Dora, and only one time I let her watch Saved by the Bell, and now she's asking me questions about sex. So now with my 3-year-old daughter, I'm not taking any chances. I go to daycare now, scaring little boys. Don't even grow up thinking you're going to talk to my daughter. I don't know how I feel about an 8-year-old daughter talking about sex. But that's okay, because we deal with that all the time in the center with all the other kids. Anybody here from New York? In the room goes silent. But I know my Boston crew's in the house. Anybody from Boston? Yes, go Celtics. I grew up rough, coming from Brooklyn, going to Boston, and a lot of things I had to deal with was a lot of thugs and a lot of gangsters growing up. I know you guys are familiar with thugs and gangsters. I can tell by the room. Keep your purses, stay safe. But I'm telling you, gangsters and thugs are something you don't want to deal with. True story. I go to school at night. I work in the day and I go to school at night. So I'm leaving school at 10 o'clock at night. As I'm walking, I have to walk a whole block to get to my car. I'm walking on the street and I see this guy and I am scared. It's 10 o'clock at night. I was thinking about my wife and kids. I'm scared. I almost peed on myself. This guy's walking towards me. And I'm looking at him and I scan him all the way down. I said, oh my goodness, he has a fitted cap that's right above his eyes. He's a gangster. He's going to shoot me. He's going to stab me. He's going to kill me. I was scared. I'm panning him down. I see he has a black hoodie on. I said, oh my goodness, he has a black hoodie. He's a gangster. He's got a knife. He's got a gun. He's going to kill me. I look again. He has on a black vest. I said, oh my goodness, it's 10 o'clock. He has a gun. He has a knife. He's going to kill me. And then I saw he had on skinny jeans, and I said, no, I am not scared of somebody in skinny jeans. You are not a gangster in skinny jeans. I was terrified until I saw skinny jeans. I skipped right by him. So you have on skinny jeans. I'm not scared of you. Hey, listen, I don't care about skinny jeans. Bring in your little European look, that's fine. But you're not a gangster in skinty jeans. You can't catch me in skinty jeans. If you see anybody with skinny jeans, don't be afraid. Who's the longest RSC in here? 10 years, 20 years? 5? 5? I did 5. 12? 13? There are other jobs in the world. She's had them, she said. And she picked RSC, you love people. You know what scared me recently about getting RSC? The whole break with the bed bugs. That scared the mess out of me. See, the biggest part of my day is the after school program. And we got the kids who come in to the center and they want to hug me. One's grabbing this leg, one's grabbing this leg. And I'm like, that's cool, all right, I'm hugging kids. How you doing? How's school? Then the bed bugs broke out. I turned into the Matrix. Get off of me, apartment 97. Why apartment 106? Why? Because I know what you do at home. And I didn't want any part of that. Bed bugs almost took my job. I am a survivor. How many survivors do you have? Bed bug survivors. I don't want to talk about too many of my residents, but I do have one resident who has an odor issue. And I want to discuss that because I am in Maine. For this particular resident, bathing was optional. We had to, she was in subsidy, we had to send her a letter and let her know that she needs to tidy up her apartment. You have to clean up, almost a border hoarder. Border hoarder. We had to send her a letter. So she had the nerve to come to the center to discuss it with me. And she said, well, they sent me a letter and said that my apartment is dirty. Do people think I'm dirty? Now, as she is saying this, she has 5 kids. She smelled like all 5 kids slept in the bed with her, decided to pee on themselves, and she didn't change her clothes. Now, if you think that's bad enough, halitosis accompanied that conversation. As she is speaking to me, Rob, do you think I am dirty? I don't know, my nose is bleeding. The funny thing is, although that's a true story. That is a true story. That's a true story. But before I get off here, I do have to speak about one issue that was very important and very difficult for me to deal with was dealing with special needs residents. And special needs residents need to be treated like people. They need to be treated with respect. And I was like, I don't know if I got the training to really deal with special needs students, you know, how do I really reenact with them? They don't understand their surroundings. And then I thought about it. I know how to deal with special needs students because I have a co-worker who lives in Boston, and he's a Laker fan. Special needs. That calls for an IEP immediately. He doesn't understand the surroundings. That's how you learn how to do it.
I love it. I got it on tape.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I watched it.
On behalf of Main State Housing Authority, we welcome you. Main State